Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum and good morning. How are you, dear students? Welcome to the Facebook Live class on Communicative English practical session. Do you listen to me, please? Hope you do. All right, dear students. Thanks once again for joining online class. Uh, okay, dear. Do you remember the lesson we learned the day before yesterday? Mm, absolutely. It was about integrating ICT in learning a language, but unfortunately, we have not finished the whole task due to time constraints. So let's try to recap the points why I have introduced ICT, I mean information and communication technology. The purpose behind introducing ICT my aim is to make you self-driven learner of language. It is easy, flexible, reliable, and sustainable. You can easily practice being self-motivated anywhere, anytime. That is called acquisition, I mean natural methods of learning as we have learned our native language. Okay. Secondly, you can create and adopt your own learning style. You need not to depend on your teachers, paperwork, or anything else. And thirdly, uh, my aim is to move you forward to the digital learning so that you can prepare yourself to take challenges to survive in the 21st century world of skills. However, we want to make our product market driven with skills readiness. Okay, now let's see what happens to the lecture 3. All right, I hope you are watching the first slide, that is Communicative English for all technology. Subject code is 6572. This is the practical session. This is the practical part of Communicative English. We will try to we'll know how to learn a language in practical. Okay. So let's see what happens to the objectives of this part. There is a little bit difference between the objectives of theoretical part and the practical part. So let's see what happens here. Actually, after completion of this session or of this practical part, you will be able to develop communication skills if you face an encounter in your real life situations. You will be competent enough to face all the encounters in real life situations. Okay. uh, and then reinforce the basic skills of listening and speaking. That actually our task is to develop listening skill and speaking skills, and we want to reinforce these two basic skills because these two skills are very essential for us. Okay. And then ultimately, we will try to use ICT as a tools in learning or to develop these two skills. Okay. All right. This is lecture 3. In today's lesson, we will focus on learning a lesson through ICT. This is the topic title. And at the same time, we will keep in mind that we will try to develop self-motivated learning strategies. Okay. Okay, dear students, don't forget to use headphones while going to listen to me because there may have some problems of listening. Okay. All right, I want to recap the last class. Our last class topic was integrate ICT as tools in learning a language, where the objective is to emphasize on the basic skills of special emphasis on digital learning. We want to adapt with digital learning, and then we want to adopt with the self-motivated learning styles, and ultimately the third objective was to prepare ourselves uh, mm, for the future challenges of transition of technology, okay, so that we can survive ourselves, we can prepare ourselves with skills readiness, okay. And then I want to skip some slides today because in the last class I talked about a lot about this slide. And then definition, you have learned the definition of ICT. I am repeating. ICT refers to the technologies used for collecting, storing, editing, and passing on information in various forms. Okay. And then, what are the required skills and knowledge to use ICT in learning? You see, of course, you need to have some basic skills of ICT. You need to have some knowledge, integration of ICT, and you should know how to select appropriate ICT tools. And lastly, we should know how to develop educational software, how to use educational software. Okay. And then how to use information technology effectively. If you fail to use this technology effectively, actually I don't want to say that it's no more, it's not necessary to describe, as because almost all of you are using the information technology effectively, as because if you are watching my lesson, that means that you are using this information technology. So let's see what happens to the next slide. And the characteristics, this is, as I mentioned earlier at the very beginning of my lecture today, that is, it is, if we, it has some efficiency. I mean, the characteristics of ICT belongs to mm, some points that that is efficiency, effectiveness, and innovations. So let's describe about the efficiency. You see, because it is very efficient to use, or we can efficiently use this device because it is faster, cheaper, fewer steps, less people, less paperwork. Now, how is it? You see, as you are watching my lecture on Facebook live class. So you are using technology, and you are using some software there. Okay, you are using some social networking media. So including all uh, these are very easy, I think. So why it is effective? Because it is interactive, fewer errors, customized, personalized, achievable, transparent, and searchable. Okay, how it is interactive? Okay, let me see. You can ask me some questions, though it's not possible directly, uh, but it can be. Okay, you can send me message to the scroll to the comments box, or you can send me uh, any what should I say, uh, any comments, or anything else. You can ask me through Skype, through email address, over phone, as because all the connecting all the addresses that are given at the last slide of my presentation. So anytime, anywhere, you can get connected with me. So it is very, very effective in regarding that very that very attempts. Okay, and innovations. This is also very innovative because we can create new products, new technology. You can do of your own. You can innovate. You can transmit. You can share. You can do all everything. Okay. So regarding this is the characteristics of ICT, and that is the reason why I would like to advise you to use ICT in terms of learning language, because this is efficient, effective, and innovative. Okay. Okay. ICT tools. Uh, Actually, this is multimedia PC, laptop, notebook, digital video, still camera, internet, websites, search engines, computer aided instructions, video conferencing, digital libraries, ebook, electronic publications. Okay, all right. If I ask you to get connected with me, how it is possible? Of course, you must use some platform that is it may be social media, it may be cell phone, it may be email address, or it may be Skype. So it depends on the use. It depends on what media you want to use to get connected with somebody else. Okay, so these are called ICT tools, right? Okay, so what? Let me see. Let us see what are the advantages of ICT. আমরা কি কি সুবিধা নিতে পারি এই আইসিটি ব্যবহার করে? We can share our resources. Okay. Suppose you want to write a paragraph. Okay. Now, instantly, you want to get connected with me, and you can ask me to see your articles. Okay, instantly I can see it overnight, and I can pass some opinions. Okay, I can give you some suggestions. Okay, it may happens instantly. So this is the advantage. Okay, great advantage. You can share your resources anytime, any moment. Okay, what variety of services? Okay, it has a multi-purpose services. It is flexible, it has flexibility. See, suppose I'm not in the physical class, I'm in my home, you are staying in your home. Okay, you are or you are traveling to somewhere else. On the way you can write a paragraph, or you can consult with anything else about learning a language. I can give you feedback. Okay, it is reliable, faster speed, and cheaper cost. Okay. All right, go for the next. Influence of ICT in learning. How ICT can influence you to use this technology, okay, in terms of learning a language, right? So you see, ICT provides interactive learning experiences, as I mentioned, that how it can be interactive, and it stimulates and motivates to learn. Okay, you can use this. You can uh, do the activities once more using this technology. Okay, it provides comfortable learning. Comfortable means you can learn anytime, anywhere, any moment. So it is comfortable. It aids to understand difficult concepts. Okay, suppose nowadays you got the digital generations. Okay, so if you don't understand anything, you can ask the Google. He will give you the suggestions what to do. Okay, and ultimately you can solve the problem, any difficult problem. Okay, so it helps you to understand difficult concepts. It creates it caters to different learning styles. Okay, there are a lot of learning styles. There are a lot of learning strategies. You can choose whatever you like. Okay, you can develop your own learning styles. And ICT helps to gain valuable computer skills. Okay, and at the same time, not only we are using this technology for the purpose of learning language, at the same time we are we are developing basic skills of computer. Okay, and lastly, ICT aids in collaborations and group work. This is very very effective. You can, if you see the image, the kids are learning something in collaborating with their friends, with their community members, with their teachers in a group. So it is very, very effective, and it is only become easy. It becomes easy only with the help of the ICT. Okay. And multimedia applications in learning. So far, I know that we have finished the theoretical part, and in theoretical part, in my different lectures, I try to use multimedia applications. I try to make you understand using multimedia applications. Okay, and here you see also used many multimedia applications. Okay, and video conferencing is very popular nowadays, and each and every day you are watching. If you use social media, then you will see this type of scenario repeatedly. Okay, so I think that it's very easy to understand, and it is you are concerned about this. Okay, different e-learning experience. How we can experience different electronic learning? Okay, it may be online students group. As I advise you to chat with your friends in English. At the same time, I advised you to share your documents to your friends, to your teachers, or to your near and dear ones. So uh, you can create online group, students group, uh, to get connected with your friends, or you can uh, get connected with your teachers online. What is happening here? Okay, I'm lecturing online, so you can interact with me anytime. Okay, and then online counseling, if you need any help regarding our learning language, or regarding learning language, or your personal matters, you can ask me, you can consult with me, you can share with me. Okay, and then online libraries and resource centers. Okay, it is great that nowadays we do not go for any physical library, or to the bookshops. Okay, you will get every documents, everything, every text, every articles online. Okay, in the digital library, so you can copy, you can paste, you can read, you can listen, you can do whatever you like. Okay. Okay, this is the main focus of our today's lecture. What is That is why ICT in learning, কেন আমরা ICT ব্যবহার করছি, সেই বিষয়ে আমরা আজকে একটু দেখব যে what are the reasons behind, what are the advantages, what are the flexibilities, what are the reliabilities. Okay. Okay, you see, at the right part of the slide, your left, you see, some images are there. Okay, British Council, YouTube, what about.com, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Microsoft. These are the platform you can use for developing your language skills. Okay, so let's see what happens. Why ICT in learning? Why we will go for using ICT in learning? Okay, first, authentic digital resources. Okay, all right. If you want to practice speaking skills, you can go to the British Council. They have they have kept some open version for the students to practice. You can go there, you can get registered there, and you can practice there. And then medium to transit knowledge. Okay, using social media, we can transmit we can share our knowledge with anybody else. And then means of interaction, dialogue. Okay, you can interact with your friends, teachers. Okay, and then recognized worldwide. Okay, do you have any doubt about the resources that are passed by the British Council of Learning Language? Okay, perhaps not, because they're the organization who are teaching language, I mean teaching English all over the world. So these websites or these platforms are recognized worldwide. So you can use these websites without hesitation. Okay, this is authenticate, this is reliable. Okay, and self-motivated learning. You can learn anytime, any place, anywhere. Okay, and instant solution. As I mentioned at the very beginning of my lecture, that if you want to know something, you can ask help to the Google. Uh, if you write your problems, he will give you a lot of solution. He will give you a solution. Okay, or the way of getting solution. If you cannot write, you can just speak out. What do you want to know from the Google? So you can get instant solution. And besides, we have lot of ways of getting instant solution. I will let you see in my future lecture. Okay. All right, instruments and platforms, you know it. Actually, if we want to use ICT in learning a language, we need two things. One is hardware, and the other is software. Okay, this is the platform integrated all softwares in one platform. That is Web 2, right? Here you will get Twitter, you will get Facebook, you will get Flickr, you will get YouTube, you will get most of the platforms that are considered interactive, or the media, or the platform that is used for learning, sharing, collaborating. Okay, so you can use this platform as the media, and at the same time, you can use these hard tools to get connected with this uh, software or with this media. Okay. All right, here you see that you are watching to important, popular, and famous persons, and why I have just given these two images, because I love their way of their speaking. So I want to advise you to try to adapt the body language of this two person, because English is a very smart language. If you speak English smartly, then it looks awesome. Okay, so try to adapt the body language of these two person while they go for speaking in public. Okay, they're very smart. You see. All right. As I mentioned, that today mm, uh, we will learn a lesson through or using ICT. Okay, where we will try to apply multimedia applications. What should I say? Images and many more. Okay, digital resources. Okay, okay. This is a sample. This is a sample task. How we can learn a task using ICT, Information and Communication Technology. Okay, suppose you see you don't know the very words that are given, but with the images, with the matching of the images, you can easily understand. You need not to look up the words in the dictionary. Okay, if I ask you the meaning of a word that is paternal uncle or paternal aunt, you can easily understand what does it mean, how to make sense. Okay, so these are the reason why I am using uh, images, multimedia application to learn language. Okay, so let's see family tree. So you can easily understand we are going to talk about our family, and then here let's talk with Niharika. Okay, Niharika is mm, worldwide language speaker. He's a native speaker. He used to teach. He's online English teacher. He used to teach English language, communicative language. And if you want to learn something from Niharika, you can just go to the YouTube and search "Let's Talk." Okay, ultimately you will get a lot of lessons there. I mean, about family, introducing myself, making friendships, ordering coffee, shopping, asking for directions, job interview. So that is the reason why I suggested you to make your own learning style of language, and you can develop it. And it is only possible using ICT, information and communication technology. Okay. All right. You can ask me, sir, we only learn, but how you can test ourselves, how we can test our level, what we learn from net. Okay. So, all right, you will get a lot of websites, you will get a lot of media to check your understanding. Here, I have developed my own activity. I have just given here. If you see, let's see for a second. I'm just if it is possible. I don't know. So let's see. Okay, you will get a video here. You will get time is getting up. You will get a video here how Niharika is giving or briefing about uh, talking about a family, and after listening, you can sit for the evaluation. If you fill up the forms, getting the information from his lecture, then ultimately you can calculate yourself, you can evaluate yourself. Okay, so if I get time, I will let you see. Okay, all right. If you want to enjoy my lecture once more, then you have to keep watching and get connected with the following address, that is www.skills.gov.pd. At the same time, you can enjoy this lecture in DT. Yes, our DT is telecasting or broadcasting these lectures also. You can go there and you can enjoy the uh, lectures. Okay, thank you so much for your kind presence with me for the last 30 minutes. And let me see what happens to the video. Lastly, you can enjoy it if it is possible. Okay, all right, dear students. I have just given you the example how you can develop your listening task using or get connected with the online teachers. You can search and easily you can get connected with this type of online teacher, and you can develop your listening skill, speaking skills using and these websites. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my lecture.